Now, earlier my partner Tom spoke to you a little bit about workers' compensation. I'm going to go a little bit further and talk to you about third-party cases that can arise out of a workers' compensation case. I'm going to give you an example of what a third-party case is. Several years ago, I was representing a fellow who was an electrician. He was working in a local factory here. He was on some scaffolding. They were changing out lights or light bulbs or something along those lines, as I recall. And another contractor was there in the plant. They were redoing the total plant, and they came by on a forklift and they bumped the scaffolding. My guy fell, was severely injured. Well, he had a workers' compensation claim because he was on the job, and his employer had workers' compensation benefits. But he also had a third-party case. He had a third-party case against the person who was operating the forklift who caused the accident. Because, number one, the person hadn't been properly trained on how to operate the forklift, and plus he had gone around some safety barriers that were in place to protect my client. Now that's a third-party claim. He was injured on the job, but it was due to another person's negligence. Now in that situation, you're not limited to your damages. I know Tom spoke a little bit about you have a cap on damages in workers' comp. For example, there's two types of recovery. There's permanent total disability and permanent partial disability in workers' compensation. That's all there is. Permanent total disability means exactly what it sounds like. You have a permanent injury that is totally disabling. That is, you can't go return to work in the Alabama state economy. In that sense, you're going to get 67% of your gross average weekly wage for the remainder of your life. Now, permanent partial disability is capped at $66,000. That's the most you can ever recover. And permanent partial disability simply means you have a permanent injury, yet it's partially disabling. That is, there's certain jobs you can continue to do. Now, in a third-party case, you don't have that cap on damages. Whatever your damages are what you can recover. So if you've been injured on a third-party case or you think you have one, give me a call. I'll be glad to talk to you about it, see if there's anything we can do to help you and your family during this time.